So we're going to have Derek Coleman at the free throw line now.
Coleman at the line.
And Shaquille O'Neal takes the long walk to the bench as he's been replaced out there by Alonzo Mourning. Coleman leaves it short. So not a great free throw shooting exhibition by this team. They shot 6 of 11 in the first half. And now it's dropped below 50%. It's 8 of 19. And that won't help the percentage. Dreadful free throw shooting percentage for a team of this class. 19-point ball game and 12 and a half minutes to go in it. Sigalis. They run plenty of cuts, but can't get a pass away and has to take the shot himself. Coleman vacuumed in the rebound and sent Mark Price away. 3-point shot from Reggie Miller, and it's sweet. So Miller's got the touch tonight. Reggie Miller takes the lead out to 22 right now. 60 plays 38. And it's going to be a fairly uninteresting game for Greece over this final 11 minutes 40. Sigalis. Giannakis is still in there, getting the handoff. But you expect he's going to play a lot of minutes tomorrow night in the bronze medal game. That was a pretty good play that didn't come off. Badura's not able to finish off the pass from Giannakis. Price for 3. Marley keeps the ball for the United States. Alonzo Mourning with a slip. It still will belong to the USA. Mourning appealing for the foul and can't get it. So the US will have the basketball. It's timeout being called here. And we've got 11 minutes and 14 seconds to go. And there's that, what was called a slip by Alonzo Mourning, but he reckons someone got a piece of him.
And he's been complaining very bitterly to the referee and to himself since then. And one has to question the attitude to the game. Here they are, 10, 11 minutes to go, 22 points up. The game is well in their command. And he's very, very angry about not getting a call.
He's been quietened down by his teammates. Bit of a joking going on between O'Neal, Kemp and Mourning, but right now the joke's on the gorilla. Not sure what he's got here this time. He wants to bring the referee into the act. I'm not sure whether he just wants him out of the way. Sure if the FIBA official gets involved, we'll see him make the dunk here off the spinning basketball. One thing about these games here at the World Championship, we've seen fantastic crowds, 23,000 last night, the biggest crowd ever seen at a basketball game in Canada, and the biggest ever to watch a FIBA game, and they've had plenty of entertainment. 27,000, you say, Lindsay?
Yep.
Well, it's an impressive crowd, and this guy's fairly impressive as well. It's almost become really part of the game, the work from the mascots. We've had the two best in the NBA here in the Phoenix Suns gorilla, and we've been entertained throughout the week also by Hugo the Hornet from Charlotte.
It's scary the way the gorilla goes in for this dunk off the trampoline. Does a twist and lands on his back.
Well, we're not seeing him on that one, but I'm sure he attracted the attention of the Greek coach then. That's what he's watching. He's had enough to say to his players. The ball game to get underway, and Greece in real trouble here, down by 22 points in a game where they were very competitive until right before half-time, when they were put down by 10, and they haven't had a lot to offer since then.
What's your memory like? Has the United States been held below 100 in this tournament yet? I don't think they have they?
I can't help you on that one. Maybe the game against Spain, where Spain slowed it right down in the first game. Remember, that was a 15-point gap. I can't remember the USA total, but I'm sure they're going to be held below 100 in this one, even though they've only got 60 points with under 11 minutes to play. They could easily rack up 40 in that time. The question is, what can Greece do? Had a lot of trouble scoring in this second half. They've scored 8 points in almost 10 minutes of basketball. Right now they had trouble bringing the ball in bounds, and that was shot way short. I think the defender got a piece of it. And Coleman it is who brings the ball quickly out of the backcourt into the hands of Marley. The shot from the corner from Mark Price doesn't go, but Coleman keeps it alive again. Price quickly into Mourning, backs it away and hits the two. So Alonzo Mourning takes the score to 62. And you can almost start to see the attitude of the Greek players. This is all getting a bit too hard. Sikos. Bakatsias turns the ball over to Price. Coleman tried the long court pass but had to pull it back. Marley down low. Mourning surrounded by 3 Greek players, and the referees let that go a long time. Christos Sikos and Mourning eyeball to eyeball there. Mourning's having a laugh about it now, and so are his teammates on the bench. But he gave the big stare to Christos Sikos. Have a look at it again. Sikos number 11, but 2 other players surrounding him. They got the ball off him once, tried to take it off him again, and there's Sikos, got the elbow, and there's the stare. So Alonzo Mourning goes to the free throw line as a result of that. 17 fouls now against Greece, 1 against the USA. So everything on the scoreboard against Team Greece. The Giannakis on the bench. I don't think you'll see too much of him in the rest of the game.
Well, with this sort of free throw shooting, if they match up, I think, on either Croatia or Russia tomorrow night, I don't think I can afford to give that much start to either of those teams.
9 of 21 they've shot so far. That is dreadful. Some of the things they've done otherwise have been fairly impressive, but they're leading it by 25 at the moment. Sikos dumps it on the inside. Bakatsias can't handle it. In fact, that was Sigalis. And we've got another foul. And the US, well, they're going to have to shoot a lot of free throws coming down the stretch because they're into the 1-on-1 situation already. And they've got a fairly decent free throw shooter at the line in Mark Price. Getting subs ready as well. Kevin Johnson is coming in for Reggie Miller.
I think since half-time, Greece's problem hasn't been so much poor shot selection. It's more been a question of getting a shot away. They might have a record low of number of shots attempted in this half, so they just need to do a little bit more work.
The United States had 4 players on the court. Miller went to the bench. He had taken a seat. Now you see him come in on your screen there. He had gone and taken a seat. The referees hadn't made the substitution. Johnson waiting to come in. That could have been interesting. And a steal there, and it's called an over and back. That's a tough call against Bakatsias.
Actually, that's a technical foul.
Leaving the court without permission.
That's right. You're not entitled to do that.
Miller now takes his seat. Johnson comes into the ball game. I once had a technical foul called against me, Lindsay. In trying to guard a player, I had to step out of bounds to get round the screen. The referee called a technical on me for leaving the court without permission. That's about as techo as you can get. Alonzo Mourning under a lot of pressure. Well, fires that shot up.
At last he's got a smile.
Oh, boy. 29-point ball game. And that was an incredible shot. Now further Greek substitutes get ready. Rencius getting ready to come in again. Bakatsias gets the shot up and in. 27-point game in the hands of Kevin Johnson to feed Alonzo Mourning. And stripped by Malonis, but he wasn't able to control. Have a look at that last basket of Alonzo Mourning. Look at the kind of pressure he was under. He had to hold it back, the hand in his face. Bakatsias did everything he could, and poor old Efthimis Bakatsias would look around and say,